You know, the like 4 of you in the room that have been tattooed, you know, you kind of have this like pit in your stomach, like, oh, well, first of all, it's gonna hurt a lot, and like, what if I'm making a mistake? Like, what if I regret this? It is, you know, it's forever. And so anyway, I would always, you know, kind of just deal with that. One day, I was sitting on the table, the little sterile table at the tattoo place, and if you've been to a tattoo parlor, there's like skulls around, and artwork everywhere, and like the sound of needles everywhere. And my tattoo artist, same tattoo artist the whole entire 6 years, he says to me, "Are you sure?" He's never said that before. Let me back up. There's a piece of context for you. I had a sleeve. Then we did full back and butt and hips, a little bit of my abdomen, and maybe 3/4 of a sleeve, I think, at the time. And I was sort of like becoming interested and fascinated by Japanese style tattooing, but I still didn't really know that I was doing that. So it's for the first time, and I'm already like, you know, have those like butterflies in my belly, like, am I gonna regret this? And he says, for the first time ever, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And it was because that particular session, I was tattooing my whole rest of my torso. So chest, sternum, all the way up to my collarbones. And then he said, "People will judge you, and they will see you differently. Are you sure?" And I was kind of like in my head, like, "No, I'm not sure." And I said, "Yes, I'm sure." And long story, we ended up over the years finishing this tattoo piece, and it changed me, it transformed me. Or maybe it was a coincidence. Maybe it was a season of my life where I was just transforming and just becoming more settled and comfortable with and figuring out kind of who I am and whatnot. But it did change the way people see me. Not everyone, like some of my closest friends, Becca being one of them, Laura being one of them, some of my closest friends that had known me forever, it didn't make a hill of beans difference what I was doing with my skin. It didn't matter at all. It was of no matter. And some people were like, "Why would you do that to yourself? What are you doing?" And I remember, and even like, "That's disgusting." I've heard that on social media many times. And one of the most painful ones, I got a message through social media from someone that I grew up in church with that said, "It's how unchristian of you." It was painful. But I did it anyway. And in doing this, I really did find my people. It really was a filter. It really did help me find the kind of people that I would want to find in the world. And the reason I would bring that up here with you today is because it reminds me of creating warrior rhythm. We're going to throw burpees into your sun salutations today. We do flow sequences to Metallica. We build yoga sequences to Snoop Dogg. We are not everyone's cup of tea. And in creating this brand and being okay with being different and finding this like unique, niche, not quite yoga, not quite normal group exercise format, I found my people. And I don't mean my people in a megalomaniac ego, actually, it has nothing to do with me. I found a people of misfits, of color outside the lines, of wear mismatched socks, of people that are just okay being different. And I found this community and this brand that meshes so well with them, and this is Warrior Rhythm. My name is Ellen. I'm the creator, thank you. I'm the creator of this incredible program, and I feel truly like I have a gift that I am about to give to you, and it's the best feeling in the world. We started in the pandemic. I'll tell you a little bit more about that in the lecture. Some of you already know that story. I want to manage your expectations. We are going to do the workout, the gift, and then we're going to talk about how we take a format that is set to music, that is inspired by yoga, and we make it accessible for all levels, all shapes, all sizes, all ages, which is not easy to do when you are moving to the beat. So that's sort of going to be the heart of the lecture. And then we're going to take a group picture and give you a gift and send you on your way. Sound good? Okay. Also, I have to say that I am a little bit starstruck and nervous because Clay is here. I know! Has anyone done a session with Clay this weekend? Yes, big beaming smiles, yes. So anyway, it was a pleasure to do his panel and then sit in for lunch in the presenter lounge with you, and I'm honored that you're here. Are you here for just a little while? Are you doing a little while? So when he leaves, it's not because he didn't like us. He told us, don't you love when you teach when someone says they're going to leave early? Aren't you like, thank you so much? Because I definitely would have thought you hated me. Warrior Rhythm is a fitness fusion. It weaves together mindfulness, hip training, weightlifting, but is primarily a rebel yoga flow. Take a moment to fix your ponytails or whatever you need to do. Take a sip of your water. Really, I'm just buying time so I can figure out how to get my jacket off while I have a tuned belt on. We'll get started in about 2 minutes with your workout.